Let's move real fast through America's past, with heroes of old who were truly so bold. The English came in 1607. It was not their idea of a typical heaven. They learned independence from one John Smith, and the House of Burgesses settled Danny Tiffs. The Pilgrims followed soon after that, and in 1620 wrote the Mayflower Compact. The rule of law was a major tool. No kings for them, they wanted self-rule. Then in 1754, the French and the British went to war. All alone, the British could not stand, so the colonists had to lend a hand. The war was costly for the king, so the tyrant taxed his darlings. The colonists did not want to pay, so they dumped his tea into Boston's Bay. After the midnight ride of Paul Revere, Americans knew troubled times were near. Lexington and Concord marked the spot.
I wonder who fired that very first shot.
That was July 4th, 1776. They put King George into a fix. The Treaty of Paris ended the war, and in 1783, America was born. The Articles of Confederation were not so great, so the delegates started with a brand new slate. We needed new laws and strong leadership. Madison and Hamilton made the trip. After much debate from behind closed doors, the Constitution became our government's core. The convention was in 1787. Ben Franklin said,
"Sign it, boys, you might get in heaven."
Ratified in 1791. The Bill of Rights had just begun. With amendments numbered 1 through 10, it protects the rights of all Americans. Washington was the father of our great nation. He said farewell to maintain isolation. The cabinet split with Hamilton and Jefferson between Federalist and Democratic Republican.
Louisiana was purchased in 1803.
And Jefferson doubled U.S. territory. Monroe had a doctrine that forced Europe away, and they said they'd use force if they wanted to stay.
Jackson praised the common man and claimed Native American lands.
Claiming your land.
He was a hero in the War of 1812. Spoiled friends left when the bank saw failed. Here comes the Industrial Revolution. We grew more cotton with Whitney's invention. Immigrants and farmers became more urban. Thanks to trains, canals, and Robert Fulton. America now started pulling away. Their cultures grew more distant each day. The three regions, North, South, and West, each wanted their region to get the best. Calhoun argued for nullification. Webster stood for union, not secession.
Then came Clay to solve the disputes. His compromises cooled many hot feuds.
Now it's time for the Mexican War. They didn't like Texans coming in their back door. When all of it was said and done, America now stretched clear to Oregon. When gold was discovered in 48, thousands came to get their take. Wagons, trails stretched from sea to sea. In search of our manifest destiny. Along came Lincoln, a tall and slender man, 16th president of our great land. 1 month after he was elected, South Carolina left and the Union dissected. The Civil War ended in 1865. 620,000 gave their lives. What we gained from this catastrophe were 3 amendments and the end of slavery.